Big shout out to my man Carlos Enriquez in the building.
I'm hanging
What's
in
up,
here.
baby? My man Carlos is
trying to hang late with you, man.
You trying to hang late with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Carlos up here for the longest time.
Ooh.
You know, his bedtime is 8 o'clock.
It's like 9:30.
Yeah, okay. So he tried to, he said he slept late, you know, so he can stay out a little later.
Okay.
You know, he got permission to do that.
Yeah, I actually did. I'm gonna be in trouble later on.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she's not listening.
Yeah, I didn't tell her I was on yet.
Big shout out to my man Carlos Enriquez. If y'all don't already know, he's running for City Council, District 7. Could you explain to people what District 7 is?
Yes, sir. District 7 is all of Roxbury, Eggleston Square, Upham's Corner, parts of the South End, and parts of Fenway. So it's a big district. It's very diverse. A lot of people from different nationalities, different ages, different income levels. But we're trying to bring some change. You know, a lot of us have the same issues, whether you're rich or poor. You want to be able to have a clean street, a clean park for your kid to play, a good school, you know, and feel safe in your neighborhood. So that's what we're pushing for.
So how old are you then?
32.
32. So
Yes.
you're a very young guy.
Depends who you ask.
Okay. Very young guy, and I really think, no, I'm being serious, you're really a young guy, and it's time for youth. You know, the youth, when I mean youth, of a younger caliber.
Younger than you.
Yeah, you know, younger caliber to step up and time to start changing things.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Touch it.
Okay.
Yes,
Carlos
sir.
must be one of your friends.
Good evening.
What's up?
I want to say vote for Carlos, man, from the heart. Yeah. That's all I want to say.
What's going on, D.R.? How you doing, man?
Alright, man. I'm listening.
All right. Thanks for calling in, man. DL's up late.
Oh, another one that passes.
Yeah, you know DL.
Who's the
Hip-hop artist in Boston.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that dude, yo.
DL.
DL's silly, man. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. But big shout out to my man DL.
Yeah, tuning in.
He's silly, man. I like DL. That's my dude. He's funny. DL, you should be a comedian also.
Right?
The first rapping comedian. How about that?
We need that.
But big shout out to my man DL. But back to you, Carlos. So you, like I said, you're running for City Council, District 7. You know, this is your second run?
Second time.
Second time. So elaborate.
So it's really, for me, it's I'm born and raised here in Roxbury. I'm raised in a family where both my parents were public servants, you know, always trying to help other people in the neighborhood. So, you know, I'm the man that I am because I've had people older than me that were able to show me the right way, at least give me the choice of being a good student or a bad student, or getting into trouble or staying out of trouble. And because of that, I think it's kept me on the right path. So I think it's my duty to do the same for everybody else in the community, to give back and improve the community that made me who I am. So that's basically the heart of the mission. So when I get up every day to run for City Council is after working in community organizations, working in City Hall, and really finding out how much we're not doing that we should be doing, so that our neighborhood is as nice as South Boston or West Roxbury or Newton or Brookline. And we need leaders that are going to try to push for that change every day.
You're right. Wow, I'm really impressed. Let me just say this really quick. Like, I've known Carlos for a very, very long time. I've known Carlos when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got history, and I gotta say, really proud of you, man.
I
Real talk. And I had the opportunity to go to what day was that? Friday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. That was Wednesday?
That was Wednesday.
I went to Wednesday for what do they call those things?
It was a debate.
A debate.
Town hall forum.
I went to a debate with Carlos and Chuck Turner.
Oh,
It was my actual first debate. I'm really not that politic kind of dude. I hate politicians. You know, talk.
Oh, okay.
Not hate, but you know,
Not into it.
you don't want to know my view. But anyway,
Everybody's a politician, Russ.
okay, like I said, you don't want to hear my views, so leave it at that, okay? But I had an opportunity to go to the debate, and you know, to support, you know, Carlos. And I must say, real talk, I must say, I've known him for a long time. Okay, you know people, and you know how people are. But you never know when someone gets serious about something, how they become. Are and then become. And he become, I gotta say, I'm really proud of what you've become, brother. Real talk. Because he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, it's like you becoming a politician. You know how off the wall that one is, right?
That'd be crazy.
No, but he's come a long way, and I'm really proud of you. I enjoyed the debate, and I don't know if you're supposed to enjoy him, but you know, I enjoyed the fact is that you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to say that, and I commend you for that.
Well, I want to give it back because I definitely credit you as one of the people that's always been a role model and someone, a mentor that I can lean on. So Russ has known me since I was probably about 19 years old. So definitely met me when I was a boy and been able to see me now as a man of the community. So I appreciate the mentorship you've given to me.
Right. I appreciate that too, brother. Big shout out to my man Carlos Enriquez. So, and I keep asking you, so what do you think? What do you think? And you're not giving me an answer. I understand.
You never really know until the numbers come in, until 10 o'clock at night on election day. The truth of the matter is that the first time I ran, it's really that big leap. You have no idea what to expect. And then coming back to it now, as I get older, I feel like I get a little smarter every time my birthday passes. And I've understood that as much as I want to win this election, what it's really about is the work every day. The work that goes into trying to get elected is more important than getting elected, because while I'm trying to do that, I'm out in the neighborhood, I'm walking the streets, making sure the streets are clean, talking to residents, pointing people to programs that will help them. It's really about, a lot of times we look at the finish line, whether it's something in life, whether it's a goal we set for ourselves, and we don't enjoy the journey along the way. So for me, it's, I wake up every morning, I'm going to enjoy that journey, whatever that day leads me to do, whatever my encounter is with a person, old, young, that's what I'm going to enjoy. If I don't take the time to enjoy those small moments, then I waste the whole journey. So, we'll know November 4th. I'm hoping that that people are still, I know people feel a certain way about voting for Obama. You hear that message of change, and everybody's saying change, and politicians say the same thing, and then you don't see the change. But I'm hoping people realize that this election, a city election, no matter what city you live in, is bigger than a national election, because you're not going to see Obama at your basketball court. You're not going to see him walking through Grove Hall. If you were in Grove Hall Thursday, you see me walk from my house to Grove Hall, talking to residents along the way, walk back down Warren to Dudley, and then walk from Dudley back up Dudley Street. I'm looking to be that counselor that kids see in the neighborhood and can talk to about where their street is dirty and why their park is dirty, or they need to park. Change happens locally first. It happens in your household, it happens around your friends, it happens in your community. So if people really are tired of picking up the newspaper and reading about a young person being killed or our student scores being low, this is when you do it. You vote for your mayor, you vote for your city councilors, and you make that change right here first.
Wow, that was deep, man. That was deep, really deep. And it's definitely, it's time for change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand. And again, this, Funky Fresh Radio, you talking about anything. This is not getting at anybody, but who wants to wipe a table with an old rag when you can wipe a table with a brand new one? It gets clean. So
it's a natural progression.
Yes, of course.
Sometimes we fight it. We're beings of the same thing we do every day. We'll follow those same habits. But eventually, all things change. All seasons change. And if you look at history, even in the black community, the leaders that have pushed the agenda forward have always been younger people. And not to compare myself, because I'm not even close, but you look at history, you look at the Huey Newtons, you look at the Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther Kings. They actually had before they became leaders, they were fighting with older folks who were not used to the politics that they were bringing, who thought that they were too radical, or didn't have enough years on the earth to understand what they were doing. It's always going to be the youth that push the generation forward. Just like I'm going to be pushed by the 17-year-old, 18-year-olds that are half my age. They're going to push me.
Exactly.
There y'all go, show 11. It was hot, it was crazy. Funky Fresh Radio, baby.
You think you can do this to me?
Nobody does it better than me, I'm telling you. Show 11, we're going to keep it moving. Big shout out to my man Piff. Big shout out to my man Carlos Enriquez, my man Kamel from Media Push Films. Beautiful Cyclone, you the man. Big shout out to my executive assistant DJ In and Out. I'm out of here. Next week, baby.
You are listening to the greatest who ever done it.
Mr. Funky Fresh.
You are listening to the greatest who ever done it.
Mr. Funky Fresh. Mr. Funky Fresh.